What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to this lovely Ferrari 308 build. You join me. It's lovely weather here for December in the UK. It's quite pleasantly warm and it's dry for a change. So awesome for me today. Okay, as you will see from this clip. Alrighty, finally some great news. The replacement compression tester has just arrived in the post. So I can't wait to get over to the car, test the remaining 5 cylinders and see what results we get. Remember, I checked 3 of them, got 150. I will retest those with this, but fingers crossed we get a good reading from all 8. A little bit worried about that, if I'm honest, but only time will tell. Anyway, let's see how we get on with that. Yes, that's right. So exciting news. The replacement compression tester has arrived. We are now going to run compression tests on certainly those 5 cylinders that we were unable to before. I will rerun actually all 8 just to get a reading on them all. So a word of warning, at this point, this is potentially where you are going to see a grown man cry. Okay, if that engine is knackered and I need to take it out, you'll see tears rolling down these cheeks. Anyway, let's crack on. I'll wire it all up, we'll do it live, and fingers crossed we've got a decent reading on all 8 cylinders. Let's go. First one. Okay, let's try. So remember, recap. Other 3 cylinders we'd already tried on that rear bank, back of the car. I call that the rear bank. They were all 150. Okay, so let's just test this one. Then I can retest the other 3, and then we'll do this front bank here, which is a bit of a pig to get everything in and out. That's going to take a bit of time. I don't actually have a lot of time today, but this is something I really have wanted to do. I'm really hoping this has not got a problem with the engine, and everything I've tried so far, you know, we're getting gradually further and further, but you know, peace of mind for me, I need a compression test reading. So let's try the first one, see what reading we get. Okay, right, let's go and see what we got. Alrighty, so it's number 1 cylinder down here. We have got, wow, what's that, 175? That's pretty damn good actually. Yeah, 175. Okay, so other ones were 150. These 3 were 150. So I'm going to retest those with the new compression tester, and let's see what reading. Let me go and get a piece of paper, and I can jot these down. Okay, that's marvelous. Exactly the same on number 2 here. So that's 175. Nice, decent reading there. So good. They're both the same. Let's mark that one down. 175. Cool. Fingers crossed. So far, so good. Okay, number 3 is 170, or just under 170. Let's have a look. 165. 4 is 155. 155, 160. So, first reading, bad news, not good. 60 on that first cylinder. Let's move on to another and just see what readings we get. Okay, just testing the other side, cylinder at the front there, and again, bad news. Looks about 50. Anyway, nowhere near where it should be, so definitely not right. Looks like we have an engine out jobby here on our hands. Okay, another reading of 50 on the second from the right bank, get the back there. So that's 3 out of 4 with 50. Let's test that last one and see what we get. Okay, final results are in, and that is about 55. So 50, 50, 55, 50. Not good, but kind of, I guess I was expecting this, to be honest. I think it was looking like it was gonna be something pretty major like this. Anyway, onwards and upwards, let's carry on. So the results are in. I finally finished testing all 8 cylinders on the car. Not the greatest result in the world. It's definitely 1-0 to the car on this one. Where are we at? So let me switch the camera around. We'll talk about the results from each of those. Okay, so this bank here 4, we have between about 157 to 175. Not too bad, a little bit of variance there. However, the far bank, all of those are 50, 50, 50, 50, 55, 50. Okay, so no good. So engine is going to need to be pulled. I'll do a little bit of research on that, figure out costings. As I said in a previous video, I have done the same previously, or I've not done it, but I've had to do it on a module before, 3.2 quattro valve module, and that came back very sweet, but I've not done it myself, so potentially this is an opportunity for me to learn some new skills. I'm always keen to do that, so I'll do some research, figure out what we're going to do with this. I don't particularly want to do that really out here. We shall see though. Ideally I want to get the car inside to do that, so let's have a think about it. Okay, the next job in the list after we finish this compression testing is to check the vacuum in that engine, especially the plenum chamber at the top there, and just make sure everything is correct, everything's seated all right, all the tubes are not split, stuff like that. So we'll just systematically go through that one by one, check everything's tight, check all those pipes. So let's go ahead and do that. Runs down here, through here, into the water. There's a sensor down there, right? You can see. What worries me is one of these is broken off. Now, the thing that concerns me, again, one of these connectors was off. Just having a quick scout around. That pipe was off here, so that's on. I've tried the car, by the way, it makes no difference. What else? Let's have a quick look. So, something I need to check. We've got one here, pipe, 3 pipes coming off this one, okay? But I have another one down there as well with 0 pipes. So, but I have a connector you can see plugged into it at the back, wiring connector, but no pipes coming off it. So, need to check that. Definitely need to check that. Maybe one of you guys might know straight off if you've got a 308 whether I'm meant to have vacuum pipes coming off. Well, that's not really the greatest result I wanted today, but you know, one of those things. So I will do some research on what we're going to do with that. Like I say, we've done a 3.2 module before. I haven't personally, so maybe the silver lining of this cloud is that I learn a few new skills and I'm brave enough to tackle it myself. So certainly I will get involved with that if that means I'm just kind of having someone shadow me, look at everything I do on that. We'll see, but like I say, I'll do some research on that. In the meantime, yes, it slows the engine progress slightly, and obviously it would be great to have the engine running in order to tackle things like and check brakes, clutch, gearbox, that kind of thing. But there's plenty, as you've seen, of other jobs on this car build that we need to go through. So I will continue with doing those while in the background I am doing a lot of research on what I need to do with the engine, where I can get parts. I know where I can get parts, but prices of parts obviously, yeah, we'll see how we get on. Anyway, still a bit of daylight. I've got things to do. I'm going to call it a day today. Thanks for watching. I'll be back shortly with an update. Thanks a lot.